Turbhe, in the heart of Navi Mumbai. While we are so proud of how the city is built, we are right now seated in a place where many broken lives reside. Mumbai, as you know, is known to be the city of dreams, a place recognized as the financial capital of India, where 22 million people reside. The rich and the affluent, the film stars and the whatnots that reside around us. And yet this city of dreams is also a place where you find the poor, the vulnerable, the marginalized. We see about 40% of those who live in Mumbai are in the slums, are the migrants, are the poor. So the people over here in Turbhe, a large population of them who are in one pocket of Turbhe are the sex workers. So like I said, they come here largely because they're looking for another job. Most of the times they're deceived. They're promised a new job, or they're promised a marriage, or they're promised a relationship. And so they end up coming here thinking they'll do something dignified. But when they come here, they realize they've actually been sold into trafficking. We've come to know of so many cases where children are physically abused, where they are sexually abused, where they are verbally abused. And they face a lot of such challenges because of that. We had to rescue so many children from such things that they are exposed to. So Sahaara started working in Turbhe in the year 2001. So one of the challenges the children face is because of their poverty, they end up going to municipal schools or low-income schools. Now we are well aware that the standard of education at these schools is generally not up to the mark, and that usually leads to these children developing a lot of challenges in growing in their academics. So as a result of that, by the time they reach their 8th standard, when they are put to formal tests, we notice a lot of them in the past have tended to drop out of school. When they drop out of school, eventually that's a dream shattered. And as they move into such things, we see that there is another generation that's moving into poverty, another generation that's moving into financial dependence, maybe another generation moving into second generation trafficking, and that cycle just goes on. Another generation just lost. Sahaara is here to break that cycle.
I'm Shiba Matthew. I work as a program manager for education in Sahaara, and I oversee 2 educational projects. One of the projects is in the red light districts of Mumbai. Instead of doing a tuition kind of setup, we will do something called remedial education, which enables a child to bridge the gap that the child had during his or her learning years in school. And therefore, we want a grade 3rd grade child to have the knowledge of a 3rd grader and not of a 1st grader. So we want to bridge that gap, and that's what Sahaara has been working at. And we are on that journey, and we have seen children reach grade gap and come out with flying colors in their 10th grade.
One of the things I would say is, when they are qualified, it at least gives them an open door. And if they are skilled, they can do well once they enter the door. And that makes them have better success, around them.
We also do conduct youth meetings and youth mentoring. There are fun clubs as well. So in the youth meetings, again, the life skills are reinforced. So the youth continuously get from 1st grade to almost to their youth, like before 18, they are exposed to continuous life skills at these youth meetings. And in the fun club, they can let down their hair and pursue their hobbies and interests and what they love doing. It can be singing, music, so they engage in all that because there is no streamlined platform at school where they can exercise such things. And so they are very excited to do that with us, and we let them have that time and space. We equip them in those things so that their interests tomorrow can, if it is a dream, can become a reality for them as well.
One of the things we would really love to see is that this cycle of trafficking, this cycle of financial dependence, this cycle of just being stuck in these things is broken, and that they are able to climb up the social ladder. They are able to make a better life for themselves and their families. That they're really able to fulfill, their dreams. And that there are many champions who are being raised up, who with determination, with just a little bit of help, and who with persistence, will make a difference to the world around them.